As Mr. Frank's time, I will yield to a question.
For how much time?
Mr. Paulsen, 2 minutes.
The gentleman from California is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And
the gentleman from Minnesota, I apologize, is recognized for 2 minutes.
I thank the gentlelady. Mr. Speaker, I rise also in support of the resolution that is before the body here today to oppose the release of the second tranche of TARP funds. We are being asked here today to spend another $350 billion of American taxpayer money. Now, the lapses right now that we have already seen in accountability and in transparency in the first tranche of bailout funds have not been remedied. And we don't even know exactly how that first $350 billion was spent just a few months ago. Furthermore, the scope of how future funds will be spent has moved beyond the intended purpose of TARP in the first place. That program now is turned into a grab bag for a variety of special interests that are lining up to attain more taxpayer money. Congress is not being strategic, it's not being smart or prudent. We owe it to the American people to analyze and to scrutinize where the first tranche of bailout money went so that we don't throw good money after bad. Just 1 day ago, our new president, in his eloquent inaugural address, called for a new era of responsibility. I completely agree, and I believe that Congress needs a new era of responsibility as well, especially in how it spends taxpayer money. The release of these new funds will only add to our massive budget deficit, which is going to be passed on to future generations. Mr. Speaker, enough is enough. The House should strongly oppose, on a bipartisan basis, another $350 billion because it lacks the appropriate transparency and oversight and accountability, and we shouldn't borrow and spend and bail out our way to growing our economy. I yield back my time.
The gentleman from Minnesota yields back the balance of his time. The gentlelady from North Carolina reserves the balance of her